What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to a new video on the channel. Welcome to another Wheelspin video. And in today's video, I'm gonna spin the Wheelspin and get a couple of cars. I'm gonna try build, I think, at least one of these for drifting, if not both of them. So hopefully we'll see what we get. If you're new to the channel and you like the stuff that you see, of course subscribe and also go and follow the links in the description. Go and follow everything that I'm a part of if you want to see more from me on different platforms. Anyway, doesn't matter. Let's just get started with this video because this is what's important. Wheelspins. A concept kind of, well, Wheelspin builds. A concept kind of invented, or I guess brought up by the slap train. Basically what happens is I spin the Wheelspin. Whatever car I get, I have to use. And then I have, okay, a Lotus Elan. I like the Lotus Elan. That's pretty good. And then I have to spin again, and whatever budget I get, I have to build the car with that budget. I think I put a limit of around 90 grand depending on the car that it is. 100 grand, that's too much. Let's spin again. So around 100 grand, or 90 grand max, let's say. And minimum around 20 grand is what people have been saying as well for the minimum. Because of the fact that the car technically... Okay, now I'm just getting loads of money. Because the car technically will change enough with 90 grand. But it won't change enough with 20 grand. Seriously? Here, I'll keep the 19,250, okay? And then whatever I get now, I'll add it onto that. So if I get another like 20k, it'll be like a 40k build or something like that. Okay, perfect. So 19,250 and 12,500. Jesus Christ, I have to actually do math. 19,250 plus 12,500. So 31,750, right? There you go. That's a build. I'm gonna have to use my calculator for that. I'm too smooth brain today. I can't be bothered to do any sort of math. Okay? Too smooth brain. So, Lotus Elan, it's slow stock. I know it is like completely stock. We've driven it before, I'm pretty sure, on the channel. I'm blind. I'm very blind. There it is. So, I have a bunch of these. We've built one. Well, I have built one here for C-Class. When it's completely stock, it's very slow. So, we have basically 31,750, right? Is that what it was? 31,750. Yeah, 31,750 to build this thing into a drift car. So, what do we need? What do we need? We need some sort of grip for the rear end. Yes, the stock tires can be good, but I feel like they're really, really, really bad. Completely stock. We could go with just something like street tires. They could be very, very decent. We do still need grip, right? For the most part, I know it's expensive to buy a set of tires for this thing, so maybe street tires or even sports tires, if we could just put these on. I think we could be fine. I'm going to start with the basics, which is that, drift suspension, and I guess that's pretty much it, right? I guess we could probably do ARBs. Nah, you know what? I'm going to leave those alone. We definitely need a diff, so I'm going to buy the cheapest one, which is this, the race diff. Obviously, I'm going to completely lock it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Our transmission right now, stock, I think, is probably a 5-speed or 6-speed. I'm not entirely sure exactly what it is. Is it actually a 6-speed? It's a bit weird if it is an actual 6-speed. But we'll buy this as well. Clutch, we could probably use a clutch for this thing. I know it's not going to be fast. I know that this car is going to be very, very slow. The way it is. Like, power-wise, I mean. But I think if we just do a bit of an engine swap on it, I think we could be good to go. Even this one, where it just gives us... This is a BMW engine. Even if we put this in it, it could be kind of good. Right? It's only 10k and it gives us 195 horsepower. That's a lot. That's a huge amount. It gives us a lot of torque and a lot of power. And brings us all the way up into A-Class. Turbo, again, pretty cheap upgrade for us to go up to that. Again, I need grip as well at the same time. What did I buy? I bought sports tires. Sports tires could literally, like, just be good for this thing. Yeah, I just sort of need a bit of power and a bit of grip. Maybe a clutch could probably help us a lot here. I might buy a clutch for this thing. I don't know what else I could possibly buy for it. Brakes, I mean, anything else would just make it kind of lighter, and that's pretty much it. We could buy some wheels for it. I mean, I think wheels are expensive, but it'll be such a waste of money if I do end up buying wheels. I don't need a stupid amount of power for this thing. Like, how much power does this thing make right now? 400. I mean, if we give it 500 horsepower, I feel like it'll be way more than what we actually need. If I buy this, we're pretty much there. It's just weird. And then obviously the aero here, we can't really do much to that. I don't know if there is anything else that I should probably buy for this thing. I think we are completely fine with it. We bought the transmission, we bought the upgrades for power, we bought the upgrades for grip for the wheels. I think we're fine. There's not much really that I can change here. I mean, now the rest of the things is just cosmetics, right? And I don't think I need a lot more power for this thing. So A-class build, 485, 790 kilos. I have the perfect track to bring this down. We're just kind of just under the budget. Maybe you could have given this slightly wider tires. How much more expensive are wider tires here for this thing? An extra K? We could do an extra K for the rear. Okay? Should I do that? I'm gonna do that. Okay. Just because I think I might need it. And we're still under budget right now. I think that would have been like 30,500 or whatever it was. So we're still kind of under budget. Okay. This is pretty much what we're working with here. It's a 6-speed. Right. I'll see you guys when I'm on the track. After I try to come up with some sort of a tune for this thing. Alright. I'm on the track. This is actually a subscriber submitted track. Look at that steering angle. Also, as you can see, I decided to paint it a different color. Something kind of interesting. I ended up changing the center of the wheels to be completely white as well. And then, obviously, surrounding everything else in chrome. This is a weird, flaky, kind of... I don't know what I can call this color. But it's a very weird color from the Hot Wheels expansion. And then I gave it like a front bumper and I think the rear bumper, which are made out of carbon fiber. It's just a little odd looking. But this is pretty much what... what I've done to this car visually, just so it doesn't look like it's 5,000 years old. It's so small. Oh wait, I forgot that there's an actual checkpoint down there. Completely forgot. I thought I could just turn around and do it. Okay, let me go back and to make this checkpoint. But yeah, I actually really like this track. I've obviously driven this thing before in videos, so if you want to know exactly what track it is, it should be in one of the user submitted videos. Oh, I like it so far. I think the next checkpoint is actually in the course itself, right? Oh no, it's the finish line. Okay, that's perfect. It's very quick. Like once you actually get the car to have a little bit of grip, it's very quick. It's so lightweight. This thing is going to be absolutely rapid. Okay, I actually like it already. Because it's so lightweight, it'll change directions very quickly. It's like the Miata, it's like the MX-5. I don't know if you remember a few weeks back. What the hell? I'm dying. I don't know if you remember. Oh god. I don't know if you guys remember a few weeks back when I said, when someone ended up sending me a tune, and I was like so excited to try and drive it because I was like, cool, it's an A-class drift tune, right? But then the person ended up sending me something that just had way too much power, which it doesn't need. And that's what I'm talking about. Like, this thing has about 500 horsepower, which is still a lot right now. But because it's so small and so lightweight, this is what I wanted it to feel like. I wanted it to be... Okay, well, I spun it. I wanted it to be driven like this on a tiny track with lots of control. I mean, I'm kind of... Oh my god, I just don't expect this thing to have this much power. It's still, again, it's already overpowered. Okay. I feel like the steering angle is very, very good on it. I just feel like it takes a little bit of a second to reach from lock to lock. I don't think I'm playing on some steering. That's probably why as well. Oh my god, man. It's like... It's a smoke show with this thing. Just reminds me of the AMG that you guys have sent me like not that long ago, like last week or something. But much, much smaller. This is a small factor drift car. I think handbrake is good. I think power to weight is really, really good on this thing. I think it's still slightly overpowered. Would it be better maybe with street tires? I don't know. Maybe I've upgraded my tires a little bit too much. But I thought that if I had really, really like crappy tires, that I wouldn't be able to get up to speed properly and it would take me forever to do it. This right now just feels actually kind of quick. And fourth, slightest wheels. Once I get up to speed, it can. Okay, let's try to do a nice clean run here. I was using the wrong camera angle the entire time as well. See, this is why I like little cars like this, where you're trying to slide them. Because you can be so technical with them. This is the perfect, I think, track to tandem on as well. I was about to spin out, by the way, so I stopped myself. Yeah, I think maybe sim steering would have probably been a little better. What would I have changed on this thing, though? I don't know. I kind of like the gear ratios. Maybe shorten the gear ratios a little bit so I could use third a little more. As you can see, third, I'm not even, like, maxing it out here. Unless I'm doing really, really long corners. And the second gear just feels a little too short for some of the regular corners. Like, this was fine, right? See this corner? I can go all the way through. I think the clutch was a good idea. It changes gears so quickly. Because I know all these old cars have terrible, terrible speed. Like, changing gear speed. Even if you change it yourself. Even if you play manual with clutch and you change yourselves, it still takes forever to change gear. It's just the way it is with these older cars. You need the upgraded clutches to be able to change gears as fast as your fingers can do it, pretty much. It's nice. It really is. I think that the power to tire combo and weight is good. It's a little pocket rocket. I love this little thing. There you go. You don't need millions of credits to be able to build something that can slide. Something small and nimble like this can also be used. As soon as I go to the cockpit. I meant to do that actually, look at that. Beautiful. Nice 360. You can't tell me otherwise. Oh my god. It's so nice. I tried to see if fourth can do it. Alright. Well, I'm gonna leave it there with this little Lotus Elan. We'll try and move on to a different car. But I like this. This is what I was talking about when that guy was sending me like a tune. I think it was a Miata tune. And it was A-class. And it was way too overpowered. Like, this is perfect. This is absolutely perfect. I love driving these type of cars. Super, super fun. Alright, cool. Let's move on to something else. Let's see what else we got. Now, as usual, what we do is we check the super wheel spins for the second car. If we get multiple cars, I'm gonna have to pick one of them, which is the farthest to the left, usually. And we'll try and basically use all the rest of the money from the spin to be our budget. This is too much. This entire thing is too much. We could use the Datsun, and then we could have 5 there. Should I use the Datsun? I think I've done a build with the Datsun before, so I'm gonna skip this. I'm pretty sure we've done a drift build with the Datsun before on the channel. Pretty sure we have. Very early on. An X-Class Mercedes. Oi. This is gonna be fun. Have I ever done a build on this? We have 45 grand and an X-Class Merc. Oh, this could be very interesting, a drift build on this. 45 grand though. I feel like it's enough. Wait, what am I doing? Wrong car. Wrong car. Alright. Mercedes. I don't think it's an AMG. Yeah, here it is. So we have a build on this thing. Is this a drift build that I've done on this car before? I think we have done a drift build on this car before. It's on snow tires. Yeah, this is definitely a drift build that we've done on this car, but I don't remember doing... It's definitely a drift build. You can see by the camber and everything. What just happened? I didn't want to back out all the way. But you can see by the camber. Yeah. Yeah, we've done a drift build before on this thing. Oh my god. Oh, I forgot about this. Was this when it came out that I did a build on this? Surely, right? I mean, I know this is going to be on a budget, but should I just build this for something else? I could build it for like off-road racing or something like that, because the Mercedes X-Class is actually very good for stuff like that. Like a cross-country build. But then again, it's not going to be... I don't think we can do a lot of stuff with the 45 grand that we have. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that though. I think I'm going to do that. Because apparently this is like very OP when it comes to like cross-country racing, right? So if I do anything to this car, I think power and just a set of wheels would probably go a huge distance with this car. It's already all-wheel drive, so I don't really want to change that. Engine swap maybe? I mean, it uses my entire budget if I engine swap this thing. Unless you put an LS in it. I don't know. I don't know what to do with this car. How much are tires? Tires are 10k. We could do 10k for tires. And then engine swap this in it. That's 35. We still have about 10 grand left to spend. Build it to the top of B-Class maybe? Maybe build it to the top of B-Class. Whoopsies. We got almost 700 horsepower at it. Or almost, it's almost at the top of B-Class. Sure, why not actually? Let's do that. Let's build it to the top of B-Class. Transmission. We might need to change this to something else. So I might need to do something there with that. Again, 45 grand to spend, right? That's what my budget is. Let's have a quick look here. What else? Is there anything else that I've changed on this car? I don't know if there is actually anything else. Did I end up changing on it? Maybe wider wheels? Would that make it worse? Or bigger wheels? No, wider wheels. Because these are all going to be upgrades for off-roading, right? So, that's what I'm trying to look at, what we can do here with this thing. We're 44,000 right now. Maybe if we do that and just change a bunch of other parts on it. I don't know. That's a 44,000. Oh, what can we do? What can we do? What can we do? It's very expensive. I'm gonna bring those back again. Maybe leave it the way it was. Okay. Well, I think we're onto something. I think I'm onto something here. I think we're done, right? I don't think I can change anything else on this thing. I think I'm pretty much done. Yeah, I don't think there is anything else that I could change on this truck. Track width, maybe? There you go. That's all I can do. Exactly 45 grand. And it brings us with almost 700 horsepower in B-Class. Okay. I definitely needed a transmission change. I definitely needed that. Or else I'm not going to be able to change any of my gear ratios. And I need this thing to be able to do like 200 miles an hour. I'm actually going to leave those the way they are. I'm going to leave everything the way it is. I'm not going to change anything else on this car. So let's try it like this in B-Class cross country and see if I can do anything. So in B-Class cross country, on that one event that I kept trying, right? Was it... I did one in the Honda, right? In the trophy truck, if I remember correctly. Did I? Or was that in A class? I have done something in B class. What car did I use? It was the Honda trophy truck. It was the Honda trophy truck. Okay, let's select myself as the ghost here. And apparently, since this thing is so sick for higher classes, let's try and use this and see if I can beat it. See if I can get top 1,000, you know, or at least get close to the Honda trophy truck. Okay, it should be an interesting one. It should be very interesting. Alright, let's go. There's not much I can do to this guy. We only had like 45 grand, you know? Let's spend on it. Very long gear ratios. I missed the checkpoint instantly. I immediately missed the checkpoint. Long gear ratios though, launching this thing off the line like that, that's actually pretty decent. Look at how much faster it is than the trophy truck. I think I'm probably going to get a little bit more speed now with the trophy truck coming on this. Am I? Or am I leaving myself in the dust? Gear ratios are way too long. Oh my god, the grip that this has. What? Why is this so grippy? Bro, why is this so grippy? It just... I don't barely have to slow down with it. Okay, so let me restart this. I went way too wide there as well, for whatever reason. And then my front wheels lifted off the ground and I couldn't do anything. So my gear ratios are way too long here. Let me shorten these. Quite a bit. I need to do like 200 plus miles an hour. Do I need 7 gears for it though? Probably not. Let's just do something like this, right? I think this should be fine. I can't really adjust anything else this one. That's the only thing that I can actually change. Okay. Let's try that. I should launch a little quicker now as well. Yeah. A little quicker off the line. Acceleration should be better as well. I definitely didn't need my gears to be that long. I mean, I didn't touch them, you know, I just left them the way they were. Wow. 207 miles an hour. Yeah, man, this thing just grips up. Jesus. It's actually so good. Alright, let's try to not go as wide as I did the last time. Change down to 5th because we're slowing down a lot up here. Yep, it just grips up. I mean, I can't really say anything else. Nice. Oh god, don't jump to the right. I'm gonna try to go far right here, try to see if I can avoid that wall. Nice. That wall really does slow you down a lot, doesn't it? That's so nice to drive, man. Why is this so good? It just doesn't feel like a B-class car. Okay. Right. And I am now way ahead of the Honda. I beat it by like 2 seconds. That was so easy. What the hell? That was actually so easy. Why is this thing so OP? I don't understand. I don't understand why they made the Mercedes X-Class. Like, it's so weird. But this is just so good. Right, let's have a look at where I am in the world. I mean, I think I'm kind of like limited on the budget that I have now because maybe different engines would would be better for this thing to bring it all the way up at the top of B class, you know. But like I said, I'm kind of limited on the budget that I have with this guy right now. But even with like just a basically nothing kind of setup, right? This thing was still able to put down top 500 on this leaderboard. That's ridiculous. What about this one? What about this event here? So what's quick on this one that I used in B class? There has to be something, right? Was it a Honda trophy truck again? No, it was a Range Rover that I ended up using for this. The Scout is apparently one of the better ones here. So let's try to see even on like a tighter course or a tighter section here. Let's try to see if the Mercedes is still very, very good. It seems to be good. Again, I don't have a diff upgrade for this thing or anything like that. Again, I'm just basically limited by the budget. I mean, this is a budget build type video, you know? I can't really be like, you know, screw the budget and then build whatever I want. That's the whole point of this. But you can see, like, even on a budget where it's just a few little upgrades, this thing's able to put down some serious times. I think we need shorter gear ratios for this event. Yeah, this thing grips up so well. What? It grips up so well around corners, man. Definitely did not expect this thing to be this good. Well, not with this few upgrades, you know? A little slow and a little wide, that's fine. First lap is a throwaway anyway. Just push and get things out of the way pretty much. Yeah, if I had a little bit more money, I definitely would be buying a diff for this thing. Because I can definitely get this thing to turn corners a bit quicker. Oh, this is faster than the Range Rover. Looks like it grips better than the Range Rover as well. Nice. Also decent cornering. A little slow, but decent. Definitely could have done a lot better there. Yeah, look, see, that's where I'm struggling with the diff. I've already beat my PB again. What? That's crazy. I continue laughing because I can do better. That's mad. It's so good. With just such few upgrades. With such few upgrades, it's able to do so much. Quicker than last time. Because the range is not even catching up yet. I think here I have to be a little careful. That's perfect. That is perfect. No sliding. And just like that, I beat my PB by almost a whole second. Wow. What an absolute gem this Mercedes is. Yeah, let me know if you've tried this out before. Where am I going, by the way? Let me know if you've tried this workout before for anything. Because I've seen it on the leaderboards before when we were trying some different top 1000s on some of the cross countries, right? But I've never actually ended up trying it out myself for any of these events. And now obviously I'm doing it now, but like it's still not like max build, you know, it's built on a budget. I think with a diff, it's gonna be a lot better for cornering. Because right now I'm just sort of using the standard diff with it. And it's able to do stuff like this. Like, I'm absolutely smoking my previous PBs on, like, with cars. Like, I've used cars that were, like, properly built for specific events and stuff like that, and I'm absolutely destroying my PBs. It's so good. It's so good. Let's try it a little bit more to the right here. Wow. Good cornering. I beat my PB again. I'm gonna leave it there. That's stupid, man. That's stupid how good this car actually is. Yeah, let me know if you tried this out before, like properly built one of these before. Like, it's such a gem, this thing. I can't believe I've never tried this thing out. Because when it was added into the game, was it already in the game from the very beginning? I think it might have been. Because I remember this was bugged as well. It had like some visual bugs going on with it. Very early on. But it's a stupidly good car. It's really, really good. So I was already top 1,000 on this as well. Let's just see where I am now. Because I beat my PB again by like, what is it, like almost 2 seconds, wasn't it? Or it's like 1.5 seconds. That was dumb. Okay. Let's have a quick look. I love testing cars out on this track here because it's so tight and compact. 420, of course it is. Of course it's 420. Alright, I'm gonna leave it alone. Thank you for watching, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video on 2 very different cars, but they're so good. I actually turned them into like such good cars. This one, I mean, I couldn't really do much with the tune or anything like that, but the Elan was actually quite nice to slide around. But this thing is just inherently just a very good car, apparently. Alright, well, I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you for watching, everyone. I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye, people.